What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Duran, and we're here to talk about Dez Bryant. Now, it was reported today by Ian Rappaport that barring
it's the limit. You gotta love it. You gotta want it. You gotta have a strong desire for it. Dude, y'all opportunities are greater than mine. You get what I'm saying? But hey, you're a dog. I'm a dog. I'm gonna dog it out with you. You know, like I said, even if I don't get picked up, I'm fine with that. Because one thing I'm gonna say is the world gonna know I ain't quit. And at the same time, I'm out here with you boys. Shit, I see y'all on TV. That shit gonna make me happy. Just being
He's north and south after the catch, and he runs right through 4 Arizona Cardinals. And look at the effort from Travis Frederick.
Really do it to make sure that the ball broke the plane of the end zone.
Cowboys. But can Dez Bryant bring himself back to his prime self with Lamar Jackson in the 31st ranked passing offense in the NFL? I don't know. I don't think he can, and I'm not really sure because, you know, the Ravens offense is really predicated around Lamar Jackson running the football, J.K. Dobbins running the football, Mark Ingram running the football, and getting the ball quick to the tight ends. You know, it's not going to be a down the field offense. That's not who they are. They do have explosive plays here and there, but nothing consistent in between the chains. Nothing consistent where they're throwing the ball 30 times a game. The Baltimore Ravens are not going to do that. Baltimore Ravens are going to run the football. They want to run the football. They're going to use Lamar Jackson to run the football. And I think that does take pressure off Dez Bryant when he comes back. Because Dez Bryant is going to come back not his same self, really. He hasn't played in the league in 3 years. And there are a lot of people putting a lot of pressure on Dez Bryant to fill the shoes of a wide receiver one in Baltimore who's been looking for one for what it seems like forever since Steve Smith was strapping him up. And, you know, let's look at Baltimore's, wide receiver, depth just off the top of my head. Willie Snead, he hasn't really done anything. Willie Snead, just a guy. Devin Duvernay, just a guy. Just Twitter scouts love Devin Duvernay, but when I watched his film, I didn't see anyone special. I mean, Devin Duvernay looks literally just a guy. And, Hollywood Brown. And Hollywood Brown is the most encouraging out of all the receivers, but they don't throw him the ball as much as you would think they should. They don't throw the ball as much as you would think they would at all. They don't really use Lamar Jackson in the passing game. Again, this is a team that wants to run the football. They want to get the ball to their tight ends, and they want to make a few explosive plays throughout the game to go ahead and push the lead out where you can't catch up. And when they can put the ball, they could put the game in their defense's hands. That's what they want to do. They want to put the game in their defense's hands, not in Lamar Jackson's hands. That's what the Baltimore Ravens are playing for, to put the game in the defense's hand. We're going to get a lead, and then our defense is going to take care of the rest. It's a good formula, and it's won people Super Bowls, it's won teams Super Bowls, it's won teams playoff game. But what the Ravens, I think, are starting to realize is they need to add more to the passing offense. You can't be the 31st ranked passing offense in the NFL. Something's got to change, and we're 6 weeks in, and they still haven't figured out this wide receiver puzzle. They haven't figured out how they can get this receiving core together and put them together. I'm very encouraged for Dez Bryant to do well. I hope Dez Bryant does well because Dez Bryant is one of my favorite receivers coming out. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting team moving forward. This is going to be an interesting storyline moving forward. I'll definitely add Dez Bryant to my fantasy team and have him on the bench. If I got a reserve spot waiting for Dez Bryant, like I got a reserve spot waiting for Antonio Brown. I got a reserve spot waiting for both of those guys. We'll see if Dez Bryant can really take this team to a different level. If Dez Bryant can make an impact and become someone, because really what I've always felt is that a Lamar Jackson, a player who isn't that accurate of a passer, is gonna need a bigger receiver. He needs bigger receivers that can have a catch radius a really big catch radius. He needs a big receiver that has a really big catch radius where it actually isn't really that big of a priority for a player, for a big receiver. So I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see Dez Bryant lace him up. I can't wait. All right, this your boy Duran. The end of the video, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.